going to push the pile down near the 20. It'll be another first down gain for the Cougars, third on this drive.
It looks like he hit the line 3 or 4 times there, needing pretty much every Patriot to come up and try to bring him down.
That might be the final play of the quarter. The Cougars don't have to snap it before the game clock expires to move to the 4th, but we'll see what they do here with 10 seconds to go on the play clock or on the game clock. And yeah, they're going to let this one run to triple zeros and flip ends of the field. So we get ready to head to the 4th quarter. GW leads Capital 22-0 here on the hill. When we return, 4th quarter coming up right after this on High School Game Day.
Getting a speeding ticket has consequences.
If you love spaghetti, wow, Gino's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Gino's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any 2-topping large Gino's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
We're flipping ends of the field. Patriot defense taking a long run from the near sideline to go back, head over on their side of the ball. 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the 21-yard line of the Patriots, just outside the red zone for the Cougars. Looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight, trailing by 3 touchdowns, entering the 4th. Adam Rogers, Will Vance, our Media Center crew, happy to have you along with us this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. And the Patriots going to get just off the, we're going to jump just offside. Back the Patriot defense up 5 yards, set up 1st and 5 now as the Cougars enter the red zone for the first time tonight.
There's 9 penalties now on the Patriots. To be fair, the last 7 penalties have only been 5-yard varieties, but still, penalty is a penalty, and no coaching staff wants to see that.
Robinson with a nice plant foot in the ground to make that counteraction work. I don't think that's what he was intending to do initially on the play, but that's how it worked out, and then he is forced out of bounds inside the 15. Short gain of 2 will set up 2nd and 3 for the Cougar offense. Second down on the way for the Cougars. Valdivia and Johnson to the near side. Grigsby in the shotgun. Will play action fake to Robinson. Throw toward the end zone and looking for Teray Rush there, but incomplete. And I think he actually stepped out of bounds there too along the sideline. The official there threw his hat signaling a player ran out of bounds. So if he did go to catch that ball, he just couldn't be the first one to touch it because he ran out of bounds on his own fruition. 3rd down and 3 for the Cougars offense. Again, in the red zone for the first time tonight, looking for their first score of the game. Clock stop with 11:45 after the incompletion. Valdivia in motion. They're going to hand it off to Robinson up the gut. Robinson has enough for the first down and then some. Gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A good downhill run for the power rusher, David Robinson.
And this is, like you said a little bit ago, much more the offense we thought we'd see from the Cougars. They were very pass-heavy in the first half and had trouble hanging on to the ball, so we simply didn't see them very often in the first half either. But now here late, it looks like they're trying to go back to their bread and butter and feed Robinson some carries here.
1st and goal from the 9. Hand off to Robinson off the left side. Robinson lowers the shoulder, fighting his way toward the end zone, and He's going to come up just shy. Inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. Yeah, no, the 1-yard line. Down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup. Second and goal from the 1 high snap. Valdivia, check that, Grigsby pulls it down. Thought about handing it off. Instead, just going to keep it himself. Stretches it all the way to the near side. Pylon, and he's across the goal line. Samaje Wesley was trying to chase him and stop him before he got there, but unable to get the angle and cut him off. Touchdown, Cougars. Peyton Grigsby gets into the end zone and erases the shutout for the Cougars.
Great job of him using his speed to find the edge there. Just barely found, but that's all you need. Like we said, once we finally start to see this Capital offense play kind of the way we've seen them play so far this season, they'll punch it in and get the first points of this game here in the fourth quarter.
Well, and almost another disastrous play for the Cougars there with a high snap, and Grigsby trying to fake the handoff to Robinson, or even potentially just hand it off to Robinson. Ultimately decided to keep it and was able to get into the end zone there and avoid the disaster. PAT try on the way. Kick is up, and it is good. Cougars trail now 22-7 with 10:43 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside for a break and be back with more right after this on High School Game Day.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the...
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Capital getting ready to send things away once again after the 1-yard touchdown run by Peyton Grigsby makes it 22-7. Kickoff is going to sail down along the ground and hop into the end zone. Patriots will get the football, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
I think the Patriots just want to keep a hold of the ball here. You've had some turnover problems. Just I don't expect to see a shot. Just matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some of this fourth quarter.
10:43 to go in the fourth. Patriots lead again 22-7 now. Held scoreless in that third quarter. Will now shift 4 men to the near side. Giacomo will stay in the backfield. Toss to Giacomo to the near side. Giacomo is going to be up across the 30 and has the first down on the opening play of the drive. 1st and 10 to the 31.
And is enough for an Elliott Charleston first down.
And Clyde May coming off the field there, maybe a little shaken up potentially.
There's also a Patriot or a Cougar
down on the ground. That's Cintron. While they see to him, we'll step aside for a short break. 10:33 to go. First and 10 for the Patriots. After the injury timeout, handoff goes to Savion Brown. He'll pick up a couple before he is wrapped up and brought down. And there's another Cougar down on the turf. And he seems like he's in quite a bit of pain. They're going to see to him. While they see to him, we'll step aside for another short break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Serving the area one truck at a time for over 60 years, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is in your neighborhood each and every day, working to keep your family warm and comfortable. With cooler days ahead and winter right around the corner, now's the time to schedule your home HVAC system tune-up and preventive maintenance. If you need a new system and received a quote from another company, give Mullen a chance to take a second look. Right now, we're offering 0% financing on a new Ream home system and includes a 10-year worry-free warranty. Remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
West Virginia's only Acura dealer, Lester Raines Acura. Keeping it simple, saving you money. Lester Raines Honda. Consider Lester Raines Mazda for your next vehicle purchase.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Don't forget the West Virginia Mountaineers are back in action this week at Oklahoma State, and the guys on the Touchdown City Show are breaking down everything that'll happen in Stillwater. Listen in as Avon Coburn, Anthony Lewis, Derek Bailey, and Matt Durrett recap the game against the Cowboys and look ahead to next week's game again in Morgantown against Iowa State, a night game for the Mountaineers. Check your local radio listings or go to the Gazette Mail homepage and look for the link to Touchdown City Show. Back for another year to talk about Mountaineer football. Injured Cougar player able to make his way over to the far side of the field under the help of some of the training staff. Shamar Smith, the injured Cougar there. Back ready to go here in just a moment. Patriot football 2nd and 8. Giacomo in the backfield and a flag comes. Question is who's it going to be against? Solomon Farrell seems to think it's on him. Well, they're going to call it against the Cougars. Encroachment. I think the right side of that defense, 3 players jumped there. Farrell thought they were going to get him for a false start because he moved for a second.
Adam, do you remember seeing this many encroachments in a game?
No, it's been quite a bit.
On both sides.
Yeah, and we're going to get a false start here. Yeah, false start here. So back Patriots back up 5 yards. Trade penalties here.
10th penalty on the Patriots and 8th on the Cougars. And let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 encroachments for the Cougars and only 2 for the Patriots, but still.
Giacomo with a carry here. A burst of speed across the 50. Has the first down and then some into Capital territory at the 44. Great run there by Hunter Giacomo.
So far, Giacomo has 5 carries for 38 yards. Flores has 6 for 48. Brown has 13 for 160. Pair of touchdowns. And Flores scored that 3rd touchdown, by the way.
Yeah,
on the 1 yard out.
1 yard run. Sandwich there in between those 2 Brown touchdown runs. Persinger in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Giacomo off the right side. Giacomo with a great block from Clyde May. And then Giacomo will rumble down near the 20 and honestly got lucky there. I thought he was almost going to fumble the football with kind of how he was running it there after he made some contact with Cougar defenders. Able to hang on to the football and pick up a first down just outside the red zone at the 21. A little more than 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Patriots trying to add to their lead, up 22-7 right now. May the H-back. Toss goes to Giacomo to the near side. Giacomo hitting the build, but able to get past that initial contact, and will pick up 2 yards down to the 19.
And Adam, we were talking about how 2 weeks ago at South Charleston, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I forget exactly, Patriots got by on over 400 yards rushing, no passing yards. Well, today, it's not that Patriots haven't tried to go to the air. but only have 44 yards to show for it, where on the other hand, they're well past 200 yards rushing. Might end up with 250, the pace they're going.
2nd and 8 from the 19. 2 to the top of the formation. That is DJ Spencer on the inside slot. Handoff goes up the middle of Savion Brown. Brown dances around and spins in there and is going to pick up a yard down to the 18. Set up 3rd down and 7 on the way for Patriot offense.
Another 2 yards, and it will make it 3rd down and 6 to go for the Patriots.
Aldrich and Flores to the top of the formation. Farrell to the near side, and Derek Valentine is a tight end to the left side of the formation, lined up there next to number 66, James Payne, the left tackle. Persinger in the shotgun, hands off, rather fakes the handoff to Brown, going to keep it himself, and Persinger showing his feet, and he'll pick up the 1st down to the 11. 7-yard gain there for Cy Persinger.
Takes the ball to the 11-yard line.
First credited run of the whole game.
And that's enough for an Audi of Charleston.
First and 10 for the Patriots from the 11, so they can get another 1st down before getting into the end zone, should they require it. Aldrich and Flores going to line up to the top of the formation once more. Same formation for the Patriots. Brown to the left of Persinger. Now Flores in motion. And flags come flying here before the play gets off. False start on James May, the left tackle. That'll back GW up 5 yards. Make it 1st and 15 from the 16-yard line.
6 false start penalties on the Patriots tonight.
Sure that Coach Steve Edwards is going to have some words with his Patriots later on tonight, trying to clean these penalties up. Again, that's been the biggest difference in the Patriots blowing this one open. Led 22-0 in the first half and then have been held scoreless since. And now a timeout for GW comes with 6:12 to go in the 4th. We'll step aside for a short break as well. Patriots lead by 15. We're back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Xavier Bosley, and I'm from Charleston, West Virginia. And when I'm back home, you can catch me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at Par-Mar stores. Download the Par-Mar stores app and sign up for our rewards cards for even more savings. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. From gas to groceries, you'll find what you need at Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
1st and 15 from the 16 for the Patriots on the way. Flores in motion from left to near, left to right. Play action fake to Brown. Persinger looking toward the end zone, and he has his man. Solomon Farrell into the end zone. Touchdown for the Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown pass from Cy Persinger to Solomon Farrell. And with 6:06 to go in the game, the Patriots push the lead out to 21. 28-7, GW on top.
And just hitting Farrell there with the fairly standard slant pass. Good job bringing it in. After running so much in this second half, probably weren't looking for the pass. So, good job there. Go ahead and punch it in and get the score a little bit closer to where I believe the Patriots think it should be.
2-point conversion try for GW on the way. Persinger sends Giacomo in motion. We're going to toss to Savion Brown. Brown lost the football initially and then tries to throw it into the end zone on a play that Will and I are very familiar with, the option runner pass.
And he kind of lost it, and lost his grip on it there for a second, kind of threw him off.
So the incompletion on the two-point conversion try keeps it at a 21-point game. Patriots lead 28-7 with 6:06 to go. We're back with more right after this.
Tony the Tailor is well known to have the best suits, jackets, and pants anywhere. But our strength is actually our sophisticated casual and sportswear. From Brax Pants and Emmanuel Berg sports shirts, Cole Haan and DiBianco shoes, Left Coast tees and Mac jeans, Johnny O sportswear and Len belts, we have what you need to look your best at work or at play. Tony the Tailor, downtown Charleston or online at bestmastertailor.com.
Patriots lead 28-7 with 6:06 remaining in the fourth quarter against their crosstown rival, the Capital Cougars. Adam Rogers, Will Vance, happy to have you along with us. Great evening for football in West Virginia tonight. Perfect weather across the Mountain State. A little kick over toward the near sideline. The Patriots kick it off out of bounds, and that'll be an illegal procedure. So the Cougars will have good field position to start this drive, trying to answer the touchdown from the Patriots.
Frankly, when haven't they had good field position? I mean, they've been blessed over and over with pretty good kick returns or turnovers forced, but just have not been able to sustain these drives. How long? Their actual drive that they scored on was only 10 yards. Or excuse me. It doesn't matter. It was very one of the
it was a lengthy drive.
Yeah.
But they didn't score until 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Took the Cougars a long time to get on the scoreboard. 37 minutes and 13 seconds, or 17 seconds rather, to get on the scoreboard in this one. Grigsby going to roll out to his right, surveying the field, throws, finds Valdivia. Did he stay in bounds on the catch? Yes, he did. Forced out of bounds at the Patriot 49. That's a 9-yard reception for Valdivia. Again, the Cougars tried to mount a fourth quarter comeback last week against Parkersburg, but that nearly 9-minute drive for the Big Reds ended up keeping the Cougars out of that one. Trying to mount a fourth quarter comeback in this one against the Patriots. Down by 3 touchdowns. Quick zip across the middle. There's Valdivia again. Valdivia going to get down near the 30 and forced out of bounds by Solomon Farrell. And Farrell, a little lucky there. He didn't get a 15-yarder there after that tackle.
He did. Flags down there.
Now I was saying I didn't see the flag, but it definitely came in late. Yeah, so tack on 15 more yards to that play for the Cougars offense.
15-yard penalty results in a first down.
That's definitely not what you want if you're the Patriots. You already give up a first down on the reception, and then you make matters worse and give them 15 extra yards. So now it's 1st and 10 from your 15.
12 penalties for 90 yards now for the Patriots.
With the way this Patriot offense has been going in this second half, you want to try to keep your defense out there as little as possible so you can get the offense back out to try to run some clock. Handoff goes to Robinson, trying to bounce it out wide. Initially bottled up by Giacomo. They'll finally force him out around the first down marker. I think he got a yard there, if anything. Good footwork by Robinson to avoid losing yardage there after Giacomo met him at the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 from the 14. Shane Gang having to do some quick work over there to fix that after that play right there in front of them. Man goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Grigsby wants to throw. Pass is caught, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Teray Rush, the freshman, with the touchdown reception from 14 yards out. And Capital makes it a 15-point game now, 28-13. Extra point on the way for the Cougars.
And after really struggling there for a while, Grigsby's hit 4 of the last 5 passes. And like we said, it was again some Patriots miscues that really helped the Cougars down there, especially the pass interference on a personal foul at the end of what was already a big gain.
Yeah, the late hit out of bounds effectively helps gift the Cougars this touchdown. As the point after attempt is good, they make it a 14-point ball game with 5:31 to go. We're back with more right after this on High School Game Day.
It's that time of year again when things start to cool down. But here at Yes Chevy and Yes Ford, the dealer is not. I'm Keith Powell, and I want to help you lower your current monthly payment, have a down payment that's just $99, and get a lifetime warranty with fast and easy credit approval. That's right, don't freeze up over huge down payments. You can ride away for just $99 today. Get pre-approved at KeithSaysYes.com. Only at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Patriots lead 28 to, well, I guess he missed the extra one. I thought they signaled he made it, unless they haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet. But Patriots on top by 2 touchdowns in this one. And the Cougars right now showing an onside kick attempt here, or at the very least a squib. Bunched over there on the far side with 5 and 5 on the near side. And it is going to bounce, but it's going to bounce out of bounds, and it didn't go far enough anyway. Went 9 yards, needed to go 10 to get to midfield. David Robinson was in position for it. It just didn't bounce enough up the field.
And honestly, that wasn't that awful of an onside attempt.
With the way that it bounced, it almost worked out beautifully. And they do get that extra point up there, so it is now 28-14. Patriots, though, getting great field position to start this drive after giving up the touchdown. They'll get it at the Cougar 43-yard line. The question is now, though, is what can the Patriots do with this field position? Persinger hands off to Giacomo. Giacomo brought down at the 40-yard line by Dylan Fink.
And like I said before, Giacomo kind of got some light use earlier in the game, but since then really kind of taking over the primary ball carrier, especially here in the fourth quarter. 8 carries for 66 yards. Second highest on the team behind Brown and his eye-popping 160.
Patriots going with a heavier set here. Are going to line up with Casey Adkins and Clyde May on the left side of the formation there, tight along the line. And then Derek Valentine on the right, an I formation. Handoff goes to Savion Brown. Brown breaks out of an arm tackle in the backfield, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 38. 3rd and medium for the Patriot offense. 5 yards to go for GW to pick up a first down. And a first down here would go quite a ways for GW to try to run out the rest of this clock. They're going to stay heavy, but flip May from left side to right, and then push Derek Valentine out to the edge there on the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Flores standing up next to Persinger, and Brown standing behind them. 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. Handoff goes to Brown. Brown trying to stretch it out wide. He's going to be brought down well shy. Gets a yard, and then that's about all. They're going to give him 1 yard down to the 42. 4th and 4 on the way for the Patriots. And Patriots going to just play the field position battle, I think. And, well, thought they were going to punt this one away. But they also could let the play clock run out here and then call a timeout and then decide what they want to do. But And the Patriot offense has
out of sorts.
Yeah, very out of sorts. Since those opening 2 drives have not looked the same. And now they are going to call that timeout before the play clock expires. That comes with just over 3 minutes to go. Well, oh, check that. I thought they called the timeout, but it said they take the delay of game penalty, so we'll stay right here.
Certainly not an unheard of thing to do. Back up, give your punter a little more space to make it a good punt, and doesn't cost you much at this point in the game.
Savion Brown does average approximately 34 yards a punt, so if he could get just under his average here, then that would be right on target with what you want. Takes a bounce, fielded at the 14. On the return for the Cougars is Damian Johnson, and he'll bring it up and is forced out of bounds around the 30. So the Cougars will take back possession of the football with 2:48 to go in this fourth quarter. We do have a penalty marker on the field. We'll get the ruling on that in a second.
During the return, block in the back, number 8 on the receiving team. 10 yards from the spot.
Well, now back up the Cougars, 10 yards from the spot of that foul. So instead of being just across the 30, they'll be back just in front of their own 20.
And the penalty moves the ball back to the Capital 20-yard line, where they will begin their next.
So the Cougars got to go 80 yards to get into the end zone to cut it to a 1-score game. Grigsby has looked good in this fourth quarter, leading 2 touchdown drives for the Cougars. Slings one over to the far side of the field. That is caught by Rush right at the yard marker. Caught it on his knee, so he's immediately down. And they will give him a 10-yard pickup there, 1st and 10 on the way for the Cougars, now from their own 30. Capital going to have to move pretty quickly, though, because they need to get another possession back to try to tie the game. Grigsby under some pressure from Clyde May. Throws it over to the far side, and it's caught. Making the catch at the 45 and then falling down is again Teray Rush. Younger brother of one of the coaching staff members, Teran Rush, a former Cougar defensive lineman. Ended up playing at Eastern Michigan for 4 years. Had a very successful career at Eastern Michigan, I might add, and then had a calling to come back and give back to his community here. Was a Westside Middle School assistant coach for the last 2 years before coming to Capital this year, with Coach Carpenter returning. Throw is incomplete. David Robinson on the near side was saying, look at me, I was wide open. A little frustrated, but the hold on the penalty negates the incompletion anyway. Looking over the Patriots sideline to see if they want to take the penalty or not. An illegal shift, not a hold. So they're going to back up the Cougars 5 yards. 1st and 15 now for Capital. Back to their own 43-yard line. Adam Rogers, Will Vance, our Media Center crew. Happy to have you with us on this first Friday night in October. Week number 6 of the high school football season, at the halfway point of the year. Cougars looking for win number 3, but going to have to come back from 2 touchdowns to do it. Grigsby with some good footwork there, but then is sandwiched between 2 Patriot defenders, Clyde May as well as Savion Brown making the tackle for the Patriots there. As Grigsby is going to get up to the 49-yard line of the Patriots, but we've got a flag on the field.
Well, I think we're about to get offsetting flags. The first one, I believe, was a hold. The second one was, I think, an unnecessary roughness against Casey Atkins from the Patriots, because well after the play was gone.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. So we have personal foul on the defense, 15 yards. Still first down.
So they take the personal foul against the Patriots from the spot of the foul, mark it off 15, and now it's 1st and 11 for the Cougars.
I'm not sure if maybe Adkins and the guy he was called for the personal foul on were involved in the hold too. I didn't see that part, but I guess a net gain of 5 for the Cougars.
Grigsby drops back to throw, has some time, slings out to Robinson in the flat. Robinson met immediately and then slung down. Patriot defense gets to him in a hurry. Dante Ward comes up with the stop. The senior making the tackle there for the Patriot defense. Back the Cougars up to their own 42 and set up 2nd and 16.
And, a couple plays ago, you commented on how Robinson was waving his hand for the ball. That's why he didn't throw it that time either.
2nd and 16 on the way. A timeout for the Cougars with 1:25 to go in the fourth, trailing by 2 touchdowns. We're back right after this.
Tudor's Biscuit World breakfast wraps are stuffed with farm fresh goodness like scrambled eggs, real cheese, and golden hash browns. Choose from fully loaded, crispy bacon, or country sausage. Now, introducing Tudor's grilled chicken lunch wraps, zesty ranch, savory southwest, and bold barbecue. All stuffed with tender grilled chicken, lettuce, and Colby Jack cheese. From morning to noon, Tudor's wraps make a delicious meal. Tudor's new grilled chicken wraps are only $4.99 at participating locations for a limited time.
Well, it certainly hasn't been pretty for either side tonight. Penalties and turnovers galore for both sides, but has been a pretty good matchup tonight between Capital and George Washington. A pair of Mountain State Athletic Conference rivals meeting up here on the hill at George Washington High School. 2nd and long for the Cougars, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Grigsby under heavy pressure, throws and incomplete off the hands of Valdivia. That's at least the 5th ball he's dropped tonight that's hit him in the hands.
He does have 5 catches for 62 yards, but I think he'd be well over 100 yards if he was able to sort out some of these drops. They're inevitable. They happen sometimes, but it's got to be kind of wearing on him a little bit. And also on the other side, Clyde May has gotten into the backfield on virtually every drive or play of this drive, getting Grigsby off his spot and making him run around a lot.
Pressure again coming from the Patriot defense. Grigsby able to roll to his right, and he's going to just throw it away on 3rd down. Clock stops with 1:09 to go, and 4th down coming up for the Cougars. So the Cougars obviously got to go for it here, down 2 touchdowns with 69 seconds to go. Patriots need to get the stop and then can just run out the clock once they take back possession.
Got rush here on the near side, guarded by Solomon Farrell.
Grigsby dropping back to throw, pumps once, throws over to the near side to him, the far sideline for us. That's caught by David Robinson, but he's actually loses a yard back to the 41, and that's a turnover on down. So the Patriot defense does exactly what they need to, forces the turnover on downs, and the Patriot offense is just 1 minute away from picking up victory number 5 of the season and win number 201 for head coach Steve Edwards Jr. Patriots should just have to take a couple of kneel outs or just hand it off a couple of times, depending on how they want to do this.
I look like they're going the kneel route. Oh, nope.
Oh, now they're going to hand it off to Hunter Giacomo. Giacomo has the 1st down and is going to be knocked down out of bounds. They're going to stop the clock with 53 seconds to go. Did pick up a 1st down, but move the chains. Clock will stop momentarily. And Patriots are going to have to snap it again. Clock gets moving. They're going to try to run as much time off of this clock, though, as possible. So this one pretty much all over. Patriots going to win this one 28-14. As Gunnar Flores gets a handoff on 1st down. And that one should do it there. Patriots going to advance to 5-1 on the season. Cougars drop to 2-3 on the year. And up next, another home matchup for the Patriots. This was the first of 3. Up next, they'll welcome in the Parkersburg Big Reds. Then Patriots will play host to the Riverside Warriors before GW's bye week in week number 9. And then the Patriots close out the season on the road at Hurricane and Woodrow Wilson. Up next for the Cougars, they will head to Hurricane next week to take on the Redskins. And then that'll be a home game, It'll be down at Lately Field taking on Hurricane. They've got 2 games at home in a row at Lately. Then they'll take on Spring Valley, the Timberwolves, on October 18th before 2 road contests with Campbell County teams at Huntington and Cabell Midland, and then finishing off the year at home against South Charleston. But in the Patriots with a 28-14 win, well, it wasn't pretty by any means, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. The Patriots pick up win number 5 on the season and should potentially play themselves back up higher in the playoff ratings. Came into tonight number 10 this week and would love to see themselves there on the 8 or 7 line next week so they can host a first-round playoff game. But that's still a little bit of ways away.
Yeah, both coaches have plenty to work on next week. Both teams kind of played a sloppy game on GW's side. I almost felt like they couldn't put Capital away. I don't think anyone out here thought that GW wasn't significantly better than Capital at this juncture on this field today, and they just didn't execute the way they're used to. And on the other side, Capital had a lot of bad snaps and miscommunication, but there towards the end of the game in the fourth quarter, when they really needed to, they started moving the ball. So, like you said, they almost were able to win at Parkersburg, except they got their rally started late. If they can put it together in the first and second quarter, this Capital team can really get their rejuvenation kick-started if they can play like that for 4 quarters.
Tons of potential for this Capital team, though, moving forward. Again, a very youthful team, but with John Carpenter back at the helm of this program, don't be surprised here in the next couple of years if the Cougars are back to being one of the perennial powers in West Virginia high school football. Again, the Cougars fall in this one tonight to the Patriots of George Washington, 28-14. Fourth quarter comeback falls short for the Capital Cougars tonight. For our entire Media Center crew and Will Vance, I'm Adam Rogers saying thanks for joining us tonight on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. That'll do it for us this evening at George Washington High School. Again, we'll be back next week here on the Hill again for homecoming as the Patriots will welcome in the Parkersburg Big Red. That does it for us here on this Friday night. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Getting a speeding ticket has consequences.